Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Dawn.
And I'm John, and together with the two running brooms. Monday morning, just gone 6 o'clock. I'm out for an easy 3-mile shakeout run, usually very slow, so I'll catch up with you at the end with some numbers. So 3 miles done, 9:20 pace, some interesting mile splits. First one 9:57, first one of the week, and the third one 8:43, so progressive.
Welcome to Monday afternoon, and we are just about to go off on a trail run. Today is absolutely scorching.
So this will be another easy run. There's no expectations on pace because we're going off-road and it's extremely hot, but it will be some additional strength and conditioning work by running on the lovely fields, footpaths and trails around the town where we live.
So we found a nice shady area through some trees, which will help to keep our heart rates down.
Here we have the town's tank ramp. Now there's a big engineering works just over there where the houses are now, and during the last war tanks were made, and then where we just run was an old railway line, so tanks were loaded up on here onto the railways and then off to the various fronts that they were going to be used on.
Oh boy, so that's 4 miles in the bank on this double day, and yes, it was a scorcher, and yes, I struggled.
Why did you struggle, Dawn?
I think I struggled because of the heat. It's I think we were just discussing, in this country we tend to go from 11 to 13 degrees one day straight bang into 30 degrees the next in the summer.
I felt great. I think all this strength and conditioning is really kicking in. From those who follow the channel a while, me 6 months ago going out dreading every run, how much pain would I have to go through in the first mile to ease the knee off.
Yeah.
Now relishing it, bring it on.
Yeah.
So that's our morning 3.2 miles done. We threw in 4 lots of strides there in the final mile just to get that leg turnover, dial into top end speed. We've got our main session of the week tomorrow evening, so it's far enough out for it not to have any negative effect, in fact have a positive effect.
Yeah, strides are great. They loosen up your legs, get you moving, just make you feel really good at the end, and add that a little bit of speed.
Under 19. So it's Thursday afternoon, It's another hot one. I think the UK is officially experiencing a heat wave. It's at 3 days of 25 degrees or more consecutively. So we're out today, somewhere we don't often run, but you probably should more. Warncliffe Woods, getting some elevation in. As you can see, soft trails, bit of shelter by the trees, and some climbing.
It's Friday, it's session day. John will explain what the session is.
We've got 5 times 400 metres at about 3k pace with 1 minute jog recovery. So then got a 5-minute jog recovery, and then we move into 1 mile at about 10k effort. Then another 5-minute recovery, then 5 times 300 with 1 minute recovery. Then 5 minutes in between before we go on to 1200 metres, again at about 10k effort. Then another 5-minute recovery, and then 5 times 200 at pretty much flat out pace, 1 mile pace with 2 minutes recovery. Now if we remember all that, we're doing really well, so I've plugged them into our Garmin's.
We'll be working that above and below 5k effort. Of the reps for the session, 200 metres times 5, 2 minutes recovery.
Wow, that was brutal, wasn't it?
It certainly was. That was definitely a tough session.
Blazing sun as I've had all week. Trying to get the right effort in for the 400s and the mile and the 300s and the 1200s and the 200s, but I think we both fairly well nailed it, didn't we?
Yeah, I think I'd be interested to see my numbers, in all honesty, because I didn't feel there was much difference between the 300s and the 200s. But
it's not going to be really, but
no.
Yeah, well, as I say, shower, fuel, hydrate, have a deep look at those numbers, but psychologically, fantastic. What a high that gives you.
Nailed it.
So in terms of how that session was executed, we were looking at, for the 400s, a pace quicker than 6:37, which was my recent 5k pace. The session set it at 3k pace. So looking through them, they were on the whole just under 6:37 pace. We have to bear in mind here that some of them were run up the trail, which is slightly slower than going down. So reps 2 and 3 going down, reps 3 and 4 going up. I was pretty pleased with the first mile, run number 6 there, which came out at 6:51. That would be at notional 10k pace. That would put me around 42 minutes, which is pleasing. Then the 300s again were meant to be at 3k pace, so faster than 6:37. Again, apart from the first one, I managed to hit all those at under 6:37 pace, a couple there in the 16s. The 1,200 metre rep was done in 6:53, and that was it in pace. And then finally the 200s were all done at about mile pace, low 6s, so a good session, nailed. So So it's Sunday morning and we are just about to go on our long run. We're waiting on the trail because today in our town there's a 10k organised by our running club and some of the athletes we coach are doing it. So we're just waiting for the leaders to come past and we're going to run up the trail, which is the final 2 miles of the course, to cheer people on. So hopefully today it'll be somewhere around 12 miles so we can sign off a 50+ mile week.
We've done 3 double days this week, which is really pleasing because it's always hard to get up for those morning runs, but nailed it.
But you feel fresh and sharp now?
Strong all the way.
So nearly 9 miles in, 12 mile run. Kept it nice and controlled. Probably just over 9-minute miling by the end. Comfortably in our zone 2s. Getting those miles ticked off. It looks like it won't be just over 9-minute miling because we've done the running math. 8:30 pace for the last 3 miles will bring us in just under. Always something to chase. So what a fantastic training week we've had. So Sunday afternoon we're out for a walk somewhere really beautiful and reflecting on a really fantastic training week. I think we hit everything we wanted to do there. Really strong week and we're just going to take you through what that week looked like.
Yay!
So a successful week mileage wise. I think we both did 53 miles, so let's just have a look at how those miles added up. That's right, normally we'd hope to do our midweek speed session as it says midweek, but we tried it on Wednesday afternoon, didn't we? It was searing heat. We both had fairly busy days at work and it just wasn't going to happen, so it's the right decision to postpone it to the Friday, do it with our friend Suzanne, and we nailed it. We also enjoyed a very pleasant club run on the Tuesday and got a little bit of elevation off-roading on the Thursday. So a lot of boxes ticked, our customary Saturday park run, lovely to visit Humber Bridge again. So mileage-wise and running-wise, a successful week.
Absolutely.
So another element of this training is strength and conditioning. So I've managed to get in my 3 strength and conditioning sessions this week as set by my coach. And
I will have done 2 strength and conditioning sessions this week. We went for a massage with Joe, so we've got, that's an additional thing we don't normally have every week.
I would guess so, that counts as mobility. It certainly was getting those legs mobile, wasn't it? Thanks, Joe.
So we've had a really successful training week and we hope that you have too. So drop a comment below and let us know how you're getting on towards your target goals.
So we hope you've enjoyed joining us for the first week of our Fast and Furious 5k training series. If you have liked this video, please give it a like on YouTube, it all helps those algorithms. If you have not yet subscribed and want to see how we progress towards those 5k training goals, then please subscribe to the channel. It's free to you, it just means you get to see when we've posted another video update. So until next week,
keep on keeping on.
keep on keeping on.